What goes on inside the mind of a psychopath? Behind those cold eyes and calculated actions, is there a person? Or is it something darker? In today's episode of Black Tape Diaries, we're peeling back the layers of one of the most chilling psychological conditions known to man, psychopathy. But we're not just looking at the theory. We're diving into the real, haunting minds of the men and women whose actions have terrorized the world. Psychopaths are often described as charming, intelligent, and manipulative. Yet, they are also devoid of empathy, incapable of guilt, and often show no remorse for their actions. But what makes them like this? Is it nature, nurture, or something else entirely? Let's start with the basics. Psychopathy is a personality disorder, often marked by traits like superficial charm, grandiosity, and a complete lack of emotional connection. It's different from sociopathy, though both are often grouped together in the public eye. While sociopaths are impulsive and erratic, psychopaths are calculated, strategic, and often quite successful in their endeavors. Dr. Robert Hare, one of the leading researchers in this field, created the Hare Psychopathy Checklist, a diagnostic tool that's used to assess the level of psychopathy in individuals. It's a long list, but there are key traits that stand out: superficial charm, grandiose sense of self-worth, pathological lying, cunning and manipulative behavior, lack of remorse or guilt, shallow emotions. These traits don't just define the psychopath, they enable them. These individuals can appear completely normal, polished, even charismatic. Their ability to mask their true nature makes them masters of manipulation. And when they strike, it's often planned, precise, and devastating. When you think of psychopaths, you likely think of famous serial killers: Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, Jeffrey Dahmer. They all fit the profile. Bundy, with his charm and intelligence, lured young women into his trap. Gacy, the beloved Pogo the Clown, hid his dark secret behind a facade of normalcy. And Dahmer? He was the quiet neighbor everyone overlooked until the horrors he committed were too much to ignore. But not all psychopaths are criminals. In fact, many thrive in society, becoming CEOs, politicians, even doctors. They've learned to channel their cold, calculated nature into achieving success. But what happens when the psychopath crosses the line? When they begin to indulge their darkest impulses? For investigators, it's a chilling realization. Trying to understand a mind so devoid of compassion is a task that haunts even the most experienced. Detective Sarah Jenkins, who worked on several high-profile cases, recalls her experience investigating a notorious criminal. Every time we thought we had him figured out, he was always 10 steps ahead. The real danger with psychopaths is their ability to stay in control. They see everything as a game, and they play it with no remorse. They might be your neighbor, your co-worker, a teacher, a leader. They hide in plain sight. So, what's the solution? How do we deal with a mind so alien to our own? Some experts believe that early detection is key, knowing the warning signs before it's too late. But others argue that psychopaths can never truly be cured. Their pathology runs too deep. The truth? We may never fully understand the inner workings of a psychopath's mind. But one thing's for sure: they will continue to haunt our nightmares, push the boundaries of evil, and leave us with more questions than answers. We've only scratched the surface of the mind of a psychopath. But for those who have faced them, the scars run deep, and the fear remains. This is Black Tape Diaries, where we explore the darkest corners of the human psyche, one tape at a time.